Hello and welcome back to this video channel. In this video, I'm just going to talk about house chores. So, as we all know, there are so many different house chores in each household. So, what are your favorites? The question is, what are your favorite house chores? Are there house chores that you really enjoy doing? And are there some that you just dread? You really don't like doing them, and you only do them because they have to be done, but you'd rather not if you could. Um, so, or do you enjoy doing any house chores at all, or you love doing all the house chores? Um, so I think it's different for everyone. you know some people love doing all the house chores. Some people would love, they don't mind washing the dishes. They actually enjoy washing the dishes. They enjoy cleaning the house, cleaning the kitchen, cleaning the bathroom, the toilet, doing the laundry, ironing, organizing the wardrobes, organizing the clothes in the wardrobe, um even like going shopping, doing shopping. So they love doing those things, but maybe when it comes to cooking, they don't like it. They rather not cook. So if you live with a partner, your partner might enjoy doing certain house chores, and you might enjoy doing other house chores. So if it turns out that the house chores that your partner hates doing, you actually love doing them, and the ones that you hate doing, he or she loves doing them. So that way it works out because you can just do each other's house chores, and then all the house chores are done. But if it turns out you both love doing the same house chores and hates doing the same house chores, then who's going to do the ones that you both don't like doing? And that's when it becomes a bit difficult, and you just have to take turns doing them. And actually in some households, um they take turns doing house chores. It doesn't matter if you like doing some certain house chores or not. You just take turn. You say this day, say Monday, is your day to do the all the cleaning. So you go to clean the whole house, including the garden if you have one, and that's just your job for the day. And the next day is someone else's job to cook for at least 2 days. 2 day worth of cooking, of meal preparation. And then next day is, depending on how many people you live with, it's someone else's day to do the shopping. They have to go out and do the shopping and get home, put the shopping away into cupboards, fridge, and freezer, and put away the rubbish into the bins and do the bins. And then someone else's job is to lay the table, you know, at dinner time, and clean up the table and clean the dishes. And then you rotate things like that. So everyone has a job they do in the house. And actually, it's better that way. So everyone gets to help out instead of leaving all the work, all the house chores to just one person. Because it is true in some people, in some households, there's only, especially parents, they end up doing everything. Even if they have kids that are older and they can actually help with house chores, parents end up doing all the house chores all the time, every day. Um, and that can get stressful. So it's less stressful when everyone participate and take part into doing house chores, and there's order when everyone knows clearly what house chores they do on certain days of the week. Therefore, there's no argument. because when it's your day to do this house chore, you have to do it. You just have to do it. Even if you're busy, if you can't do it in the morning, then you have to do it in the afternoon. But as long as it's done on that day, then you've done your bit, and next day is someone else's turn. So it's less stressful that way, because not everyone enjoy doing house. You might enjoy doing certain house chores, but do you really enjoy doing them every single day? I'm not sure, you know, because I think house chores can be daunting. They can be a bit daunting. Like, they're not things that you're like, yes, I can't wait to do house chores. Yes, I can't wait to wash the dishes. I can't wait to clean the garage. I can't wait to wash the car. I can't, you know what I mean? You don't look forward to doing house chores really, but they have to be done because you need to live in an organized house. So all these things must be done, right? And it feels really good once your house is nice and clean, everything is clean and put away and neat, nice and tidy. The house smells really fresh. And you feel like it's finally home. Your home's really clean and nice. And if you can keep that up every single day, your house is always spotless every day. That's amazing. That's the home you want to be in. That's the home you want to live in, really, because it feels welcoming. Everything is clean, everything is spotless, things are in their own places, no mess around. And if there's mess, you just clean it off, you know. And the trick is this: once you've cleaned like that and everything is just where it's supposed to be, and the house is spotless, the trick is, if you don't want to have to do major cleaning every single day, which it takes a lot of energy, and then you end up not liking it, especially when you're busy with many other things, like, just many other things. So if you do little every day, like if this is messed, if there's any, like if say you dropped something on the floor and it's left a bit of mess, just clean it up straight away. Don't wait, don't leave it there so it can stain and say, oh, I'll clean it later, and then you forget later, and then it becomes the next day, and then just it stays there as a stain. Then it's harder to clean because it has stained already. So as soon as you see any mess anywhere, just clean it up quickly, then it's done. Don't leave dishes in the sink if you can. If you have cleaned and then someone else comes to make something in the kitchen and they've left cups and dishes in the sink, just make sure you wash them quickly and put them away, because at least you only have few to wash. But if you keep leaving them and adding more to it, thinking, oh, I'll do it later, that's how they've just build up and they build up, and then before you know, you have a lot of work to do. Whereas if you just cleaned as you go, or organize things as you go every day before you go to bed, you know, you've been cleaning along, you've been picking up things along the way as you go. So by the time it comes to bedtime at the end of the day, you just look around, see the kitchen quickly, anything that needs sweeping up, sweep it up quickly. If it needs wiping, wipe it up quickly. If there are a few things in the sink, few dishes that need, you just wash them quickly, put them away, wipe, quickly, and it's done. So in the morning, you wake up with a clean kitchen. Bins need to be taken out like every day, or as soon as they're full. You know, empty all the bins before bedtime. So you wake up to a clean kitchen. Same as like living room, just tidying up. The couch is not messy, not a lot of throws. Because sometimes, especially when it's cold, winter times, you wanna have um not blankets, but kind of blankets really on the couch, just to keep, especially if you have leather couch, just to keep the couch warm, instead of, otherwise it just be cold because the weather is very cold. So those are just washed, dried, smelling good, and then put them back on the couch, looking good, tidy in a nice tidy way. and pick up any like shoes that are just out of order, put them where they need to be, out of the living room, quick hoover, everything is just, back in place. So if you do these little tasks along the way, instead of waiting them to build up every day like that, you realize that your house is always clean and you're not really working too hard to keep it clean because you've just been doing the little things along the way. But the minute you stop doing that, you're like, oh, I just had a cup of tea. I'm gonna put it in the sink. I'll come back, and I'll wash it in a bit. And then you're like, oh, I actually need to make a sandwich. So you make it, and then the knife, put it in the sink. It's easy to do that and say I'll do it later, and then it's before you know it. There you go. You got a whole bunch of dishes you've got to wash. And then as soon as you finish cooking as well, just wash that pot, please, and put the food in plastics and then cover them, put them in the fridge or freezer.